were able to accomplish. And I'm thinking outside of the numbers that were equated to success as far as raising X amount of dollars, I want you to think about what on the back end was successful and what on the front end, as far as the day of, was successful as well. So often when I debrief with my nonprofit and our team, I'm thinking about all the ways where we were able to be successful, even if we didn't make that fundraising goal, because it's ultimately, I understand it's disappointing, but at the same time, you have to consider what you were able to accomplish as a team and what your organization was able to accomplish as well. So my name is Kia Harris Sakanen, and I am a nonprofit strategist and educator. Extremely love what I do, and I am here to present to you a few things you may consider as why you didn't reach your goals when it came to Giving Tuesday. And I'm not thinking completely about the amount of funding, but I did want to present to you some things as to maybe why you didn't get as many donations as you could have. So, thinking about the day of and the days before, how did you prepare for that? And this will give your team the ability to go back and look and see, now how can we prepare for the year-end appeal? What can we do that was great about Giving Tuesday? What can we enhance that wasn't so great? So I want to present you 4 things that may have contributed to you not getting as many donations as you'd like for your organization. Number 1, you had too many options for your donors or the people in your audience. On Giving Tuesday, I spent a lot of time looking at other nonprofits and kind of giving them some encouragement, but I did see a lot of some graphics that had a series of things they're asking the donor to do or the potential donor to do. It's number 1, share this post. Number 2, like us on Facebook. Number 3, donate if you would consider us as a nonprofit to donate. Number 4, and it just went on. When you do this, you, in a sense, confuse your audience because now they're deciding which one out of the 4 or the 5 or more am I going to do. When you have a focus set for Giving Tuesday, if the focus is for fundraising, have the language just for fundraising. If the focus is to get more volunteers, have the language just for volunteers. But when you are saying you have option A through M to support us on Giving Tuesday, you are confusing your donors and they may say, well, I don't want to share on Instagram. I don't know about this other one. Okay, which one should I do? So be direct with what you're asking for and have it simplified to that focus of Giving Tuesday. Fundraiser, get volunteers, get donors, get board members. Whatever that focus is, narrow the language to that. Number 2, you forwarded them to your donate page on your website. Now, if you've watched other videos that I've posted, you'll realize that I continue to say this, that your fundraising is going to be more effective if you have people go to an actual fundraising page that is tailored towards this specific campaign with a specific language versus having them go towards the donate page on your website that does no language in regards to this campaign, no specifics as far as the campaign. It's a generic donation page. So getting with a platform, selecting a platform that allows you to have that fundraising page with the different details. I want you to go back and watch the videos that I have on fundraising tips. There's a video that I talked about things to have on the actual fundraising page that is going to be insightful for you. So that is either, I believe that's on Instagram, so check that out on Instagram and be sure to comment with your thoughts. Number 2, you had broken links or forms. I want to share with you a situation that happened to us. I had that video a few days ago about making sure you check these things before your campaign started. And so last evening, we received an email from someone who came to visit our website and their intention was to donate, and they sent in an email and said, hey, so your donation button, your donation page has HTML in it. It's not functioning. And so I had realized that the platform we were using actually stopped offering what we had, which was a donation form at that level, which means that that form no longer worked for us. Now, what I am going to say, because I advocate for nonprofit startups and the like, is that be sure to check your platforms and that whatever subscription level you're on, it's still available for you, because that was something that could have changed our whole dynamic as far as Giving Tuesday. We did not participate in Giving Tuesday for a variety of reasons, but had we been forwarding people to our website to donate and they landed on our website and they saw that that form was not functioning, it's possible that they would have just went on the website and say, well, they don't even have an option to donate. Not every donor is going to be, or prospective donor is going to be courteous enough. So I'm thankful for that person allowed us to get that insight and tell us, hey, your donation form is not working. And now we are seeking out another donation form to put on our website because of it. So really do consider that you have to have everything optimized on your website and make sure everything's functioning. And so make sure that you are not forwarding them to this page when you're having specific campaigns unless there's language on there that says this is what they're giving to. You'll see an increase of donations on an actual fundraising page versus your general donation page. Number 3, you had broken links or forms. So with that example I just shared, we had a broken form and now it's fixed. But you want to make sure, even throughout the day, that, okay, let me just pop on to our website and make sure that the fundraising page on our website or the fundraising page through this fundraising platform is working. Let's make sure these links and these emails work, and that if someone clicks on it, it doesn't just take them to an error message. I received a few emails for nonprofits for Giving Tuesday, and I do something where I just click on links to see if they work, and I found that some of the links were not working, and the button was working, but the link for the actual comment that they had, so they said give X amount of dollars to do this, but that wasn't working. So had someone clicked on that exact text, it would take them to an error page, and it may have contributed to them not receiving the funding. So check your links, check your forms. Even if you have things scheduled out, just go back in and check them before you send them out. Number 4, your marketing efforts were not as consistent or thoughtful. So your language is important, especially when it comes to Give Tuesday, and you have to be consistent with it. You have to be consistent with that language, and you have to make sure that people are understanding the importance of it and seeing the sense of urgency. So if the language is saying, donate now for Giving Tuesday, donate now for Giving Tuesday, pound and hours left, donate now for Giving Tuesday, the donor is not seeing, the prospective donor is not seeing what the intention is of the fundraiser, and they may not give to that because they're not seeing the intention of it and the purpose. So even if you believe you're being repetitive, it's important to be repetitive, saying it in a different way, but do continue to share what the purpose of the fundraiser is in different ways, because maybe someone will land on it in the morning and it says it's Giving Tuesday, so glad you're joining us, but then they land on your post in the evening and now they can see more details. Or they see your post throughout the day and there's just detail after detail that is being released, and now in the morning they were thinking, oh, I'm not sure, but by the evening time they're thinking, yes, I'm giving to this nonprofit. So your language is important. It just be consistent, of course. So you want to be thoughtful with your content. You want to make sure that your content is thoughtful, which means you're spending time thinking about the language and the content you're going to be using. So it's not the same type of information that you're releasing on the hour or how often you're posting. I do have a bonus. I have a bonus that I want to add to this, is you should market your brand with the campaign. So on Giving Tuesday, I saw the same blue graphic that was being shared for a lot of nonprofits, and they were just using this graphic. So imagine if you're on Instagram and you're looking at, okay, which nonprofit am I going to give to? And you're seeing that I'm seeing all these blues, but oh, I see these oranges and greens. Okay, let's check this out. So branding is important for Giving Tuesday. You can use their logo, you can use a few of their graphics, but don't make the bulk of your branding or the bulk of the campaign based on pre-created branding from Giving Tuesday. You want to make it your own, and that's another way of making your campaigns unique. So I trust that this information was great and relevant for you. I encourage you to further debrief with your team on the different things that happen behind the scenes and the insight that a lot of the platforms offer for you, insights and analytics that you can look at and study what you're doing. And I hope you're able to shape your year-end appeal with this information, but of course with the further information that your team will be able to look at and use. So stay connected. Connect with me on LinkedIn and Instagram as well. Tons of videos there that I release on different content. And so if you're watching the replay, I encourage you to give this a thumbs up, write in the comments, just say hi. And I look forward to our next video next week.